Hello, everyone. So today I will be going over what is the team structure at Epique Realty, what kind of teams, what are the requirements, how many different structures of teams there are, and just a little bit about each one and specifics of each one. They each have a little bit of different intricacies, and I will go over those a little bit today. If you are interested in learning more about Epique Realty, feel free to call me at my number, set up an appointment in my Calendly link, or just reach out to me through email. There are four types of teams here at Epique Realty. There are traditional teams, family teams, unofficial teams, and power teams, which is a team structure that you have to qualify for. You can't just choose to be a power team. You have to qualify by meeting certain requirements. And the first one that we'll be getting into is the traditional team. A traditional team is a 3+ person team that has a DBA with a team name. And basically, some of the benefits that come with being a traditional team are the agents on the team have a $10,000 cap instead of the traditional 15 that a solo agent would have, and they still earn their basically declining cap, the $1,000 declining cap year over year. So let's say if they were on a team for 2 years, decided to go solo, their cap would then be 13,000 instead of the 15,000 that regular agents start out at. So that's the first benefit is the $10,000 cap for the agents. One of the second benefits is the reduced technology fee. Agents on the traditional team pay $99 a month, and the team lead would still pay the regular $149 a month. That the team members can still be power agents. The requirements to be considered a traditional team here at Epique are along the lines of what I said earlier, like that you have to have a DBA. There's no mentor assignments for your agents like a solo agent would have because their team lead is considered their mentor. The team must have a split of at least 15% in place with all their agents. Is that there's a team agreement that all agents must have signed in order to be considered on a traditional team. The second team structure that I will go over is the unofficial team. This is basically like a group, a collective of agents that don't really operate like a traditional team, but they do still kind of work as a cohesive unit. Maybe they share an office space or they go under a group name. So basically, there's no really special fee or pricing for unofficial teams. Basically, the one requirement of an unofficial team is that you have to have at least a team leader. The only other thing that is required would be that you have to have a DBA. So the collective agency would have to go advertise under like a team name or as like a collective group. That is pretty much all for the unofficial team. There's not too much there for unofficial teams. It's realistically just like a collective of solo agents that have like a team lead and operate as a group. The third type of team that I'll be going over to today is the family team. This is basically a 2-person team. The benefits to having a family team would be that you have a shared cap among the two people on the team. So it's a shared $15,000 cap that doesn't decline annually like it would for solo agents, where they have that every year for the first 5 years, your cap goes down $1,000 from 15,000 down to 10,000 at the lowest. So a family team does not get that, but they do have a shared $15,000 cap, which is a slight bonus. And then the other thing that they do have is a shared technology fee. So both agents share one technology fee of $199 a month instead of each having the $150 a month fee. So they just have a shared split and a shared, or not a shared split, shared cap and a shared monthly fee. There's not too many requirements really when it comes to being a family team. Just like all the teams, there's a DBA that's required, so a doing business as. And then the other things that are required is the payments can only go to one person on the team, and then, or maybe just the business entity itself. So the payments only go to one source, and then the other requirement is that the payments can only come from one source. So for the monthly technology fee, the payment has to come from one source as well. And those are really only requirements for a family team. The last type of team that we will go over is the fourth type of team here at Epic. It is the power team. It is an earned title. You cannot just start a power team. You have to meet certain requirements to become a power team. And basically, so some of the benefits of the power team are the team members have a $5,000 annual cap instead of 10,000 like traditional team members would, and 15,000 like a solo agent would. But their team lead still has a $15,000 cap. They have a monthly fee of $99 a month. The team lead still pays the $149 a month monthly fee. They also have a half off transaction fee cap. So the cap for the transaction fee, the 0.1% transaction fee, stops at 250 instead of 500 like it would for solo agents and everyone else in the company. So let's say you sell a $100,000 house, the fee is $100. Let's say you sell a $250,000 house, the fee is $250. Let's say if you were a power team, you sell a $400,000 house, the fee is still $250, whereas a regular agent, that cap goes up to $500. The transaction fee cap is $5,000. So once you do hit that cap, there's just a flat fee. So there's no more 0.1% transaction fee. It's only $125 per transaction is the fee. And those are just some of the benefits of the power team. Now, some of the requirements to be a power team is that you do have to have DBA just like every other team. You have to set, your team has to sell at least $40 million of real estate a year, or it is 175 transactions in an anniversary year. Just like every other team, there is no mentor assignment on this one. And the other two things that are needed for a power team is a team split of at least 15%, just like a regular team, and also a team agreement that basically says that everyone is on a team. So all in all, that was the 4 teams that we went over. We went over the traditional team, the unofficial team, the family team, and the power team. I have seen examples of every single one. So if you would like to learn more about the structure and maybe even get in touch with someone who does have a team structure that's similar to yours, feel free to reach out. We can get in contact and I will talk to you then. Hopefully this was helpful for you agents, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right.